Hello, everyone, and welcome to Journalism 433 Social Media Applications. My name is Alan Christopher, and I'm going to be your instructor. I want to first welcome you to the class. I'm excited to be teaching this class. For many years at West Virginia, I've also taught Stratcom, and so I think this is going to be kind of a precursor to that class, in that we're going to look at some older applications. We're going to look at things like Facebook and Twitter, but we're going to look at some of the newer applications. Our goal is to kind of give you a better foundation because, after all, it's important to understand where we came from before we know where we're going to. So let's talk about some requirements for the class. I hope you've downloaded the syllabus so that you see the calendar, you see my requirements for the class, you see the dates, you see everything that you need on here to be successful in the class. So let's talk about some of the expectations. For the discussions, I've put in the grading syllabus that you have to have 4 components for every post. That's that you have to post on time. So initial posts are Wednesday night and follow-up posts are Friday night. You have to cover the assignment completely in the discussion. One of the things I recommend you do is do an APA format. Take the individual questions in the assignment, make them headings, and then answer your discussions. That way you're not going to miss anything, because if you miss an element to the discussion, I am going to, in my response to you, ask you to finish the discussion post. The third thing you need is a graphic with a source. The reason I ask for a graphic is that some people are more visual learners. This could be an image, this could be a cartoon that explains the point you're trying to make, this could be an infographic, whatever it is, just something that illustrates in a graphical form the point you're trying to make. And finally, you have to have an academic research, an academic reference in there that is properly cited and referenced in APA. So if you're not clear with APA, and I find that many West Virginia students are not familiar with APA, please look at the university guide provided for APA and make sure you understand how to properly do a citation within the body of your text and how to properly do a reference in APA format. You will be graded for those. You will have the same 4 requirements for your responses to your classmates by Friday night. Now, I am going to respond to every one of your initial posts. I'm going to ask you a question to push the conversation a little further or ask you to clarify something. Responses to me do not count as far as your grading. So again, look at the discussion of the grading rubric on how everything is going to be graded. You'll have 6 written assignments. Same comment on those as far as APA. Please take the questions in the assignment, turn them into APA headings, and then write your paper. So in APA, you're going to need a cover page. You should have an introductory paragraph. You should answer all the questions. You should have a conclusion, and then you should have your references, again, properly cited and referenced in APA. There is one more thing in the class that I post, and that is a do not use list. That is companies and organizations that I do not want you to write about. What I find is that students will laser lock onto one company, whether it's Nike, Walmart, or Starbucks, and try and write their entire semester about that. And it's not just one student, it'll be several. The first time I taught the Stratcom class, 80% of the posts and 80% of the papers were about Nike and Walmart and Starbucks. We're not going to do that. Please check that list and make sure that you know the companies that you cannot write about in the open assignments. Same thing goes for discussions. Once a company has been used in discussion, I will put it on the do not use list, and then it is off limits for the rest of the class. So again, I don't want to read about Nike all semester long. That's about it for everything I have. If you have any questions or comments, please reach out to me. As I noted in my heading in the syllabus, that I'm in Austin, not in Morgantown. And if you need me, please reach out to me. I travel for a living. I'm on the road about 40 weeks a year. So if there's anything, email me and we'll set up a time to talk. So thanks for the time, and I look forward to talking to you on the boards.